You are listening to the Park Flyer Podcast, where we discuss our RC adventures.
Welcome to the Park Flyer Podcast, where we discuss the ups and downs of the new RC Flyer. Join your hosts, Michael and Jay, as they take flight at the park. Now on with the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Park Flyer Podcast. I'm Michael from Arizona, with me always are my good friends.
Jay from South Carolina.
And Shannon G in Mesa AZ.
And welcome to the podcast. We are kind of all over. I'm up at the Chino Valley, Arizona Turbine event, and then Shannon and Jay are both in the studio. But welcome to the podcast. If you haven't liked or subscribed or joined our Facebook group, please do that. It helps our channel grow. And we always love to hear from our listeners. So, but yeah, I was able to jump in the car and slide on up here. So it's a beautiful day today. Nice breeze. A little smaller event than normal, but yeah, they got some good airplanes out here. I've been watching them fly.
Cool. Are you flying? Did you bring something or?
Yeah.
No, because I was in California and I decided to come this way. Then I really I didn't bring anything. Unfortunately, we made our way up to Flagstaff, and since I was north of it, I figured Shannon would want to meet me halfway. So we rented a car and brought it down. So I didn't bring any turbines or anything for me. And of course, Shannon wasn't able to make the trip for.
I had a rough week.
Yeah, he's had a very rough week.
But I'm here. Hey, in the studio.
Rough is easy way, a nice way to put it. We'll stay politically correct.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but
family friendly.
No doubt. So, this is my first time in Chino. It's really nice. I like it.
They have a nice field. I went up there a couple years ago, and but the runway is interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting. We were just talking about it. It's a pretty good slope. I mean, if you're landing uphill, you don't hardly need brakes. It's going up the side of the mountain there. It's a little strange. I'll try to get some pictures of it, but I love the the awnings that they have here. They've got these big high back chairs that we can sit in and watch. They've got a nice fence in front. The runway's great. All of the the facilities are fantastic. Solar.
That's a nice place.
I think they won Club of the Month once or twice too. So that's really good. It's lunchtime, so everybody's kind of running over and grabbing burgers from the burger stand. But
gotcha.
Yeah, guys are out here flying. A couple of really nice setups. I really like this. I don't know if you can see it over here, but there's a BDJ jet that's painted all up in the Pepsi.
Cool.
Scheme. And it is very. I'm hoping he flies it here sometime soon. I haven't seen it fly yet. So
yeah.
But
is it mainly turbines, or is there a couple electrics there? Or
right behind me on the table, you can probably see there's two EDFs here. I think the A10, of course, made its showing here as always. It's always a fan favorite is that A10, and then the B1 Lancer is back there as well. So.
Yeah, because I had emailed the CD, because if you look at the flyer, it said turbines and 90 millimeter and larger. And I said, well, hey, what about the twins like the A10,
sure. Right.
The Sukhoi? I was going to bring my 737, my P8 Poseidon, and he's like, oh yeah, you can bring those. Yeah, those are cool. But I sadly just didn't work out. That was last Friday that I emailed him, and things changed by Sunday morning. So yeah.
Well, yeah, we won't go into the gory details, but it's better that you stay home. It would have been a rough week up here.
Yeah.
Well, the wind has kind of shifted. It was down the runway, now it's kind of across the runway. But I think this BDJ is getting ready to go fly, and it is truly a cool looking airplane. He's got a sign on the front of it that says "Chill Out." It's got a Pepsi, so really slick looking paint job. I really like it.
Cool.
But yeah, it's I love the view. I mean, Superstition has got probably one of the best views in the country, but this one here has a very similar background and a super flat, and then a lot of hills in the background that you can kind of contrast your airplane flying around. Beautiful blue skies today. The temperature's about 97. but there's a covered patio or covered awnings here, and the wind is blowing across us, so it's not super hot, not like it is down where you are.
Yeah, it's over 100 right now here. So
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say 97 and it's noontime. Holy crap. That's unheard of where you guys are from.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I'm a little higher in elevation. Chino is a little bit higher than Phoenix is. So the weather here is much better. But yeah, it's a shame you couldn't come, Shannon. It would have been fun to be up here,
yeah,
kind of hanging out. You'd have been able to fly. Most of the guys, they got like 6 pilot stations, and they've only got 2 or 3 guys at a time flying. So
that'd been awesome.
it's
Well,
cool.
next year, always next year.
Yes, exactly. So I did just get the flyer for the jet event down at Sun Valley. So I think Tony Quist is putting his jet event together for this October, I think.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook, and definitely looking forward to that. Tony always puts on whatever Tony event does.
It's always usually a great event. Yeah, and I think the Winter Warbirds flyer might be out as well for that coming up. So
yeah, everybody's getting their sanctions really early for all these events. I was like, wow,
that's good though.
It is. No, it's wonderful. It's just good to lock things up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually getting ready to give my proposal to the board for AEF 2027. So I'm gonna actually turn that in on Tuesday, and looking forward to that. So, and then I'll put my sanction in for that. Just gotta get that off to AMA. It's pretty easy process now. Yeah, it's an easy process now. So I just got to do it. But
it's
being lazy.
Cool. Yeah, no doubt. Well, it's always good to get ahead of the game and keep it. So.
And then James, who's our CD for the Jet Rally, Arizona Jet Rally at our club, I'm like, hey James, you need to get your proposal in for, he kind of, we know it's coming, but there's just official steps. I'm like, hey James, you got to put this in, and plus we've moved it up a little bit, which is going to be a little rough for a couple of reasons. So, we have our auction, so that's going to be the first Saturday, which just sadly happens to be the 7th. So we don't get because just the way the week falls.
I want to see that thing fly.
So I hope your people talking back. But anyway,
you guys can find it.
Then we've got then we have the Jet Rally the next weekend. We don't have time for our club meeting. Like usually we do our club meeting on like the first Saturday, or if we have an event, then we do it on the second Saturday. Well, we have the Jet Rally on the second Saturday. And this is the time we do our elections in November. So we can't wait till November, end of the month to do it. So we're going to figure that out. I think we're going to probably actually do we might do a Sunday, which is weird. I know, rare. Not me. I don't want to alienate anybody. People like to do other things on Sundays, obviously.
Sure.
But it's like, hey, we just don't have. We've got these events that generate income for our club, and we've just got to kind of shuffle things around and make it work for 1 month, and especially the month of elections.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's one of those things. You kind of just got to do what you got to do. So
yeah.
One of the things that I had one of the members come up to me, and he gave me this hand. I think his name is Jim, and he's like, "Here you go, bud. I thought I'd give this to you." And I don't know if you can see it, but it's a hand drawn picture on a card, and it looks like it's a B-17, and he had drawn it.
Oh, sweet.
And he said basically, I'm sorry, it's a B-25 Mitchell, and it's got all the information on the back. He's said it was made in the shade, and it's on location there at Ernest A. Love Field over in Prescott. So that was pretty slick that he was able to do that.
Nice.
And he wrote it, said, "Good show today." So I was pretty excited that he was able to give me the card, and we chatted for a little bit. I didn't get any video for it, but it was pretty slick. So
cool.
But you can kind of see I'm going to spin this camera around, but you can kind of see the facilities. This is their, covered patio, a bunch of airplanes down in the shade down there. But yeah, it's got the pit area, nice view of the field. pilot lanes. It's very, very cool. They've got another little covered area down there. And there was a bunch of people here this morning because it was a little cooler. But about lunchtime, they started rolling out of there. And, some of the guys had to take off. They said they had to, had to go. And then over here, you can see in the far, we've got the guys cooking the burgers back over there. So I think my lovely bride is chatting with them. We're trying to get a burger, one of the two. You gotta love her. She drove me over and then hangs out at the field with me. So can't get any better than that.
Yeah, that's cool. No, that's awesome. You guys, it gives you a little. I know she doesn't come out to events very often, so just nice to go one with out of town.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true too.
my wife used to go to a lot of events with us to when
she's
we'd go
pretty
out of state
supportive.
back in the day.
Yeah, mine's pretty supportive. It's good to have a supportive spouse, and I'm not the only one. There's some other spouses over here. You can see they're sitting there supporting their better halves as well. So
yeah,
it's always good to support your better half.
Yep.
So
none of them are like Bonnie, right? Bonnie, she's the
yes. I think Bonnie wins the Support of the Year award. Bonnie O'Meara, I think she wins that a lifetime achievement of supporting every turbine event in the country, I think.
Wow.
So this BDJ is landing. I'm going to walk over here and see if I can get it landed. I'm going to see if I can get a good picture of it coming around the land. It's pretty slick looking airplane. I'll walk out to the flight line. Hopefully don't yell at me here, but so I don't have a badge. Maybe the media part will help me out here, but I'm going to focus
no badges.
Yeah, no, we don't need no badges. So I don't know if you can see it coming around. It's flying on a base leg there, turning on final.
Yeah, barely see it.
Yeah, it'll come in though. A little bit of a crosswind. He's got it coming in.
Wow, what is it? Stealth? Jet? My gosh, that's so quiet.
And whoa! It's that uphill. Wish I had a zoom on his camera, but you can see it's got that Pepsi scheme, and he actually did a really good job with behind it there. But it's kind of a cool outlet there. If you look way down at this end of the field, you can see how much it slopes. I'll give you a good panning shot here, but as you go this direction, you can see it slopes right up that hill.
It's like a ski jump. It's like a ski jump on like a Russian aircraft.
It is like a ski jump. When I first came out, I was like, wow, that's but the guys do a good job. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's their field. They should be used to it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. But I could see that, if it was, if it was not my field, it wouldn't be too bad. I think it would be harder landing going downhill than it would be coming uphill. Because you could come in low.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I think if they were having because coming over here, there's a big hill right just off of the side of it, and it gives you kind of this weird impression of what kind of coming around. You're like, oh, the elevation is a lot higher than it, on this side, so you don't want to go too far over. But and then we're gonna come over here and we'll look at some other airplanes here since we're at the field. This is a really nice MB jet. I like the paint scheme on this one and that
there's a couple MBs there, huh?
Yeah, and then there's that Panther or Cougar that was flying, I think. So I like it too. It's in the crossbones. And nice little lawn there. It's pretty slick. Actually, that's a Jet Cat, I think. The Jet Cat. And but yeah, it's been I kind of like the really big events because there's a lot of people and a lot of things going on. But these smaller events are kind of nice too. You get to flies. I'm kind of sad I didn't bring something up, but kind of good that everybody gets to fly as much as they want, and the facilities don't have to run. Nobody's fighting for tables or anything like that. So, but it's a nice facility. I really, really like it. So it's fun to watch.
Well, I wish we were there.
I know, right? It would be kind of fun. Here, I'll show you these Lancers here. Here's the B1. It's really nice airplane. I keep forgetting how nice this airplane actually is. I did a really good job.
Yeah, they fly great. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's got all the decals and stuff on it. It's pretty cool looking. And of course, the A10 showed up, and this is the
Yeah.
new version, version 3. You can tell because it's got the the lights and stuff. I like how
Nice.
they did all that stuff. So I may
Yeah,
have to break down and get another one of these. So it's so much fun to fly. They're so much fun. I just really enjoy them. And
yeah.
and I
I
like the
enjoyed my
fact that
little
things
ATEM that I had gotten for a couple days, but
yeah.
didn't
So
last.
tell us what happened. That was one of those things
Oh
that I got.
man.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was the
so
story with that?
yeah, so I got that A10. I bought it on Marketplace a while back, real cheap, and
Right. Right.
I got it working. I got it flying. I fixed the landing gear after the first flight, and then I go out for the second flight the following week, and I had repainted it. I had done a really good, I done it up like not the current uh, A10 demo team, but like 2 years ago, like it was like a P51 green paint
Right.
scheme.
Yeah. The green.
And I found these decals of the stars and bars that just have without the red bar in it, just fit. And I had some other decals, just made it look basic.
Right.
And I flew it the second time, and when I came in to land, one of the gear it didn't lock, so the gear collapsed, but it wasn't broken. It just collapsed because it just the way the screw things it just didn't lock. Okay, so I put that back up, and then I go to fly it again, and when I take off, I turn to the left, and one of the vertical stabilizers literally breaks loose from the elevator.
Oh,
and it's
no.
just flopping around like and
This
you
is when
just-
you're still on the ground? Or
no, after
when
I
you were
took
taking
off, I took off and I took off and I banked to the left, and just as I made that bank, all of a sudden I see it just snap and start just basically just flapping on the hinge, like or on the control arm. So
Not
basically
good.
just the control. Yeah, I'm like, so I continued my turn, and I'm like, well, I kind of have control, and then all of a sudden it just started going.
You still have one, right?
Yeah, but it was just that all the, gyration and everything just I had no control, and I just cut the throttle and let her go in. I was like, everyone's like, Shannon, what's going on with you? You're crashing everything.
This is like number 2.
I go 3 actually. There was
3. I
the
guess you're right.
F-18. There was the So
Forgot about
it was
that
like,
Well, RC planes are like milk. You never know when it's going to spoil.
It's going to expire. Yeah, you can buy a brand new one and it's already expired. We've
Then
had
you
that.
bring it home and it's done.
Yeah,
You just never know.
I bought a
I
T50
had a pretty good
that
look.
never even got airborne. I did.
Yeah.
Remember that one, Jay? It was black and gold. It was I bought that. I was so excited. Very, very first maiden flight. Was rolling down we were at the park. I was going to fly at the park, and I hit a what do you call those? The irrigation head was sticking up out of the thing. I hit that with the landing gear, and it sheared the landing gear clean off. It never flew ever again. It was just every time I tried to get it airborne, something major would happen. So
yeah.
It is what it is. But I got I swapped out the prop on the Pilatus, and it flew a lot better. So I got a couple of flights in the Pilatus that I converted to electric. I still think it's a little underpowered. I think the motor's just kind of really pushing, but I don't know. We'll see. Of course, it was hot as heck here.
Yeah,
so,
hot as
that
blazes.
Doesn't help either.
Yeah, air density is a real thing.
Yeah,
it is true. A lot of people don't understand that, but
no, it makes
a huge difference. Yeah, it really does.
Yep.
It's it's kind of funny because you'll get guys that fly in Denver, and they've got bigger turbines in their jets, and they come down here. Next thing you know, they're like, wow, this thing is going crazy. It's got all this power, and they're yanking around and way faster than what they're used to. And a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I watched a guy put a huge 1/6 scale F-16 in. And he had pulled over the top, and it started accelerating, and it was way faster than he thought. He pulled so hard that the airplane just snap rolled and went into the ground, left about a 3-foot divot and a big fireball.
Wow.
He goes, I don't know what happened. I said, I do. I can tell you if you want. He said, yeah, I think I lost control. I go, no, that was pretty much a snap roll. You were doing way faster than you thought you were. And because of the heavier, density in the air, I go, when you pulled, it loaded that airplane completely up compared to Denver, where he was used to flying at, 5,200 feet. So the air is a lot thinner up there, so the airplane doesn't doesn't respond quite like it does down here. So, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Well, that's sad to hear about your A10, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. It was kind of a good find, and it was, it's always fun to fly those little guys. But now you got
Yeah, things happen.
you got another spot in your hangar for something new. Couple spots.
Well, I got planes I'm working on that are, been in the trailer, and
Yeah.
probably the next big project is the ME262 that I'm going to do up as the Czech S92. So I think that's
Right.
the next big
Right.
one. So I got everything for it now, and just got the decals, and I just got to get the airframe kind of set up and then paint it, and then I'm going to actually use a paint gun on that one. I'm going to do a kind of a real paint, no rattle
Yeah.
paint.
Not rattle can thing. Rattle can and
Yeah,
some
or-
Scotch tape.
Yeah, well, there'll be lots of Scotch tape, but
Uh,
masking
Well,
tape, masking tape, not
masking
Scotch
tape. Sorry, Scotch tape. Masking tape. Packing tape.
well, it's food
Yeah.
tape for
decoration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frog tape. Yeah, it's that frog tape.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
What I noticed you guys we didn't talk about it on the last podcast, but what you guys think of the paint scheme on that on Mike's little squall? It's pretty cool.
Oh, I
huh?
could
That
tell
came
that.
out
I could tell
nice.
that was you all
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
How'd you know that was me?
Dude, I guess I've been around you too long, man. I knew
Yeah.
that was you all the way.
Yeah. That's
Once I saw
funny.
the bottom of it, I go, "Oh, that was not Barsalou. That was
Actually, believe it or
Moan."
not, he did the bottom. Believe it or not, he did.
Really?
So
Nah.
yeah. He
I don't know. Can we do? I need
put
proof.
he put
I
the
need
wide
proof.
tape on there. He said, "I want to be able to see the bottom," so he put the wide tape on there, and then he brought a whole bunch of that tape to me, which is, he's like, "Well, I only have these colors." I'm like, "Don't you have like pinstriping tape and stuff?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I think I do." He goes in the back, comes back in, dumps it all on the table. So I had like a plethora of tape stuff that I was able to pick from. So I started putting them on, and then I got a little kind of curvy, and they just started going. Mike's like in the other room doing something, and then he comes back in and goes, "Whoa!" So he was pretty excited. I told him, I was like, "Well, you can at least see it now, instead of the white foam." But it's all good. So it was fun. I liked it. It designing that kind of stuff just on the fly like that. I don't know. It gets my brain juices flowing, and kind of I start doing something. Then I'm like, it'd look nice if I did this, or if I put a curve here, or nice one. But I figured by the time I got done that you would blame it on me and not Mike.
Yeah, well, I figured, if it was all white like I thought it was going to be, that at least in Texas, because that's where you guys were flying it, it would be white on brown against the brown, of the
Yeah.
Texas grass during the summer, and then the blue sky. You should be able to see it. So, and I figured at least then, with the canopy, you'd be able to tell which side was up. So
Yeah, the blue
I had
canopy
faith
did
that you
help.
could fly it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the blue canopy helped, and the little black arrow that I pointed, they've got an anti-reflective on most jets right there at the cockpit, so it doesn't like blind you when
Mhm.
you're turning. So I painted that on there with a marker, and then we did test fly it. I think I sent pictures, but we did test fly it in all white, and it wasn't that bad until you started rolling it, because that thing rolls like a drill. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah. That
that is the one thing about it, but it flew
and
nice,
you don't
and my
and you don't think about that until you put it into one of those drill rolls. Oh man, which side is up?
Which
Oh
way
boy.
is
yes, yeah.
I'll
And
just
that
pull
was
I'll pull a
that was
little
the
bit
one
and see
thing.
what it's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the one thing that Mike did when I rolled it. He was just like, "Whoa, is that on high rates?" I go, "No." That was on low rates. I go, "This is on high rates," and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think I like that." He goes, "I don't even know which way it was going." I started laughing. I said, "Well, fly it on the low rates, and then when you get used to it, you can kick it up to high rates. Or if you're going vertical, you
Yeah.
can roll it. But it rolls great."
All the
I
more
thought
reason to make those two sides look different.
yeah, and they are
Yep.
now. Yeah, so I'm excited, and I was pretty excited when he got to fly the Nemesis too. So once you put the the gyro in it. He did a good job with it, and it was all good. So we're happy with that.
Excellent.
Well, I'm still on the road, and it's just I think I'm enjoying this cooler weather and visiting all these other fields. My wonderful wife came by and said club president wants to talk to me about doing a podcast on his property. Hope I'm not in trouble.
Oh, okay. Come see
No,
me, boy.
Yeah, right? No, he was all excited. He's like, really? Have him come see me. So I got to run over and just say hey, because I kind of snuck in without really telling anybody. Hey, I'm wearing my, podcast T-shirt, but I didn't make a big announcement that we were coming. I just kind of snuck in, and I've been enjoying visiting with everybody. So it's kind of fun. So, but yeah, we are having fun out here in the field. Thank you guys very much for joining us here. If you got an event, give us a heads up. Join our Facebook page. It's the Park Flyer Podcast Listeners Group. Join our YouTube channel. Give us a like, subscribe. It helps our channel grow. And check out our Instagram page. I'm going to post a couple of these on Instagram. I need to get with Shannon, but we can post these little shorts, and I've been kind of collecting a bunch of them. I need to figure out how to put them on there. So, it gives us a little bit better, following, and we're getting more followers every day. I was pretty shocked. We had like 1 or 2, and I think we're up to 40 or 50 now, or whatever the number is. So
it's gonna keep growing.
Everybody's jumping
Million,
in there,
here we
and we
come.
love it. What's that?
Million, here we come.
Yeah, no doubt. Exactly. So social media is kind of new, but I'm getting used to it. So, well, we're, I know, right? We are out of time, and it is hot. I'm going to go chat with some more people here, but I am Michael from here in Arizona, up in Chino Valley.
And Jay from South Carolina.
And Shannon G in good old hot Mesa AZ.
Ooh, no doubt. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, let's fly.
You have been listening to the Park Flyer Podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to your next visit. Please give our show a star rating and review, and feel free to email us your questions, topics, or suggestions to parkflyerpodcast@gmail.com.